Hey everyone, welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to come in and just kind of tell you a few things that's going on. If you have seen my community tab, you know I've got a lot going on, but I'm going to show you my calendar. It's kind of like a calendar. It's a daily to do. But this right here, you will see this. These are the list of the projects I want to get done this month. Or that's the recordings that I need to do this month. Some of them are updates, and some of them are sew-alongs. So you know that those are out there. But what I do is I break down my days, and I'm already 2 days behind. Check my community tab out and you will see why I am 2 days behind. But I can tell you I've had grandbaby duty. And I will have my grandbaby on Friday and Saturday also of this week. So I'm going to be on grandbaby duty quite a good bit this week. To me, that's quite a good bit because it's more than I've been doing normally. But as you could tell by my thumbnail, my No by July is already a fail. And it is literally, what's today? Today is Wednesday, so it is the 3rd. It's already a fail. But that's okay. Y'all have got to see what I got. But that will come closer to the end. I want to just get into things that I am doing this week so y'all know if I have shorter videos or fewer videos, you will know what is going on. So I am going to get my list up here, so my talking points, so I don't miss everything. Okay, what we are doing right now here at my home is my husband has purchased an irrigation system to go in my gardens. Well, when it came in, there wasn't enough tubing to do all of the raised beds, but we were able to get some of them. So that's one of the things that we are working on, is getting irrigation into the garden beds. Hopefully they'll do a lot better than they have been doing. I am still getting little strawberries off of my strawberry plants almost every day, just enough for a little snack, 2 or 3. Literally, they never make it in the house. I pick them and eat them right there. My cucumbers, y'all. I have probably about 10 cucumbers on these 2 plants. I've never grown cucumbers, so please understand my excitement is because I've never grown them. So, that's exciting for me. But I have one that's about ready to come in the house, and I think I'm probably going to pull it and peel it tonight and put it in a little vinegar and salt and pepper, maybe put a tomato in there with it, some onions. So we may have a little of that to go with our dinner tonight. Right now we are harvesting, like I said, a cucumber here, a cucumber there. This will only be my second cucumber that I've gotten to harvest. And strawberries, pretty much I can get 1 or 2 a day. And okra, I'm finally starting to get okra. I've only got 1 pod of okra, and I know that's kind of crazy, but I have a small garden bed, so it's not going to be a lot of anything really. I have a few more that will be ready to harvest this week, so I'm going to be harvesting food this week. And let's see, basil. I've been getting a good amount of basil. I've been making sure to be pinching I have sweet basil. I've been making sure to pinch it when I see new sprouts coming on the limbs so those can bush out. What I do with this basil is I freeze dry it. I make it into a powder, because now I will be mixing that with my salt. I'll be making some basil salt and to use in my cooking. That will be separate than my regular salt. I don't use table salt. 2 more things. Now, like I said, I'm freeze drying the basil. My father-in-law grows squash, and he has an overabundance. So being that my husband and I are trying to give up flour and breads and rice And, sorry, yeah, my nose is itching. Pasta, things like that. You know, anything with flour in it, we're trying to get rid of and stop eating that, and sugar. And some days are good, some days are bad. You know how it is. My father-in-law has an overabundance of squash. So what I am going to do with that squash, I have done research on it. Now this is yellow squash. The yellow squash has a low glycemic index. It has a very low glycemic index. By what I've read, it should not affect blood sugar at all. And also, it is anti-inflammatory. So those are the two things I check to see is what's their glycemic index, you know, what impact is it going to make on my blood sugar, and what's the inflammatory part of it, because I already have joint issues, so we don't want that. So it is anti-inflammatory and low glycemic index. So I'm going to freeze dry it and powder it. Try to use it like a flour almost, because I have some like breakfast egg cups, or I have some things that's called queso bites. They're made with eggs and you put flour in it. Well, I can't make it because I can't use the flour. But I'm going to see if the squash powder will be able to bind just like a flour. That's a project. That's a research I'm doing. So we're going to test that. So we're freeze drying basil, yellow squash, and blueberries, because my husband works with a fellow that he has blueberry bushes, and he brings all the guys my husband works with bags and bags of blueberries. So we will be freeze drying blueberries as a snack. So, okay, I keep looking down at my list here. So that is all the food things, projects. Now this is what I plan on getting. This is literally on my calendar day by day, what I plan on doing. You guys have seen that I got my Sparklers quilt back. I've got it trimmed up here. I am ready to sew that binding on. That will be the first project I work on. And I'll be doing that today. The next thing that I have is, now the reason I'm telling y'all this is because normally I tell you what is upcoming. This is what is on the table this week. When we get back together on Monday with my updates, we'll be able to review and see exactly what I was able to do. Then I will be working this block of the Poppy Cotton Sew Along. And let me see what colors. All of our fabrics come in little bags like this, and this is April's. Okay, so we have like a red, I think it's confetti red, and a pink and a turquoise looking color. We'll slide those back in the bag, which I really don't have to because I'm going to put them all in my project box here. Okay, now that will be the second project that I'm hoping to get to. I'm hoping to at least get to cutting it tonight. And the third thing that I will be doing is this God Bless America. I want to get this done, which is probably not going to be done to hang on my mantle tomorrow. And guys, that my cross stitch thing, it's not done either. I'm only on my second color of beads, and there's like 10 colors of beads, although I do have all the cross stitching done. All I have to do now is all the bead work. So the next thing is the sew along. I will do my recording for cutting the pieces on the sew along. I'm hoping I have a die for my AccuQuilt Studio, and y'all can see how I cut on the Studio. I don't know if I have that particular size, but if I don't, it's probably something that I may order. And the last project is my pressed flowers. So that is a total of 5 projects that I want to get done between now and Sunday. And it's Wednesday. So that's 1 a day for the next 5 days. But like I said, I have my grandbaby. So that is that. So these are the projects that I have. And I'm hoping to get these all done. And I know y'all are probably going, but you said this was no by July fail. It is. But that will come after I show you my haul. It's a mail haul. And these things were purchased before July. They were purchased in June. But, well, the first thing went, this here, I'm going to show you. That is my patchwork poetry. Y'all may remember that. And I got a really cute little ribbon here. I got a certificate here. Oh, and I got a box of pens. I got a certificate here for Taylor's Universe. That's not the one that I had done, so I think I might have gotten the wrong certificate. Mine was actually, that was a judge's choice. Mine was called, I believe, the Most Sentimental or something like that. But I got a real cute little ribbon. That is so cute. And, but I will get with Kristen to make sure I got the right one. I might not have. But I know mine was, like Most Sentimental Project. And I will mail that to whoever's it is if it's the wrong one, if it's not for me. Okay, the next thing I have, this here, this was something that I had when I had my last update or my last haul. I told y'all I was still waiting on a couple more packages. This is one of the packages. Remember I showed you the Bucilla little boy, what little boys are made of? Well, I got the Bucilla what are little girls made of. So these two will be completed and put in my grandbaby's room. And I do have another cross stitch thing that I'm going to be joining. And it is through Fat Quarter Shop. It is called the Mystery Star of Winter Stitch Along. Now you can do a quilt or you can do the cross stitch. Well, I figured I already have enough quilts going on that I would just do the cross stitch one. And it tells me everything I need, and I think I have everything I need. And y'all probably are wondering what am I doing here? Looking down, I'm cutting a box open because this is going to be part of my June stuff that I purchased that is just now coming in. I still have another package coming in for June, but this one here, I don't even remember what I got. I think I do. I think I remember. I think I used my coupon out of my Sew Sampler box. If I'm not mistaken, that's what this is. Oh, yes. I used my coupon out of my Sew Sampler box. And I liked that little ruler so much that I got one to make a big quilt out of. This is going to be fun. I liked that little one. I really liked how the stars did. So I will be doing that little quilt, and I will bring you guys along with me. And I got some background fabric. I'm not real sure if I'm going to use this one. I had already ordered this before I went to my local quilt shop and got that other fabric. I can't remember the color of it, but it was a darker color than this. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I had completely forgot I ordered it. And when I went to my quilt shop, and Let me look and see if I can find that. Okay, yes. This is more of a melony color than this one. This one is called Bubblegum. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. And I do know someone had made the statement in the Sew Sampler that I think it was that, I can't remember who it was that made the statement, that it kind of blended the design and the background kind of blended together. So, and I'm thinking it probably will too, but I don't know if I want to use a contrast gray. I'm not using black with that, but I have a white or a gray. And, well, I have more than that, but I'm looking at bolts over here that I have. But I'm not sure. But I love these fabrics anyway, so I may go on and make one and make it the way they have it done. And then on my other one, because I will be making another one, because I have several jelly rolls I can throw together and make that quilt very easy with. But, so those are the two things that I got from Fat Quarter Shop. Now, my No Buy July. What made me fail, y'all are going to understand it as soon as I show you what made me fail. And I've been seeing this and I've been like, nope, can't get it. But once I saw it again, I was just like, I've got to get it. I only got one thing of yardage. And I got a layer cake on Dasher. That's the price I pay right there at my local quilt shop. And yeah, I can't take these apart because I would never get them back together. I'm trying to see if they'll slide over. It may slide over just a little bit for me. Whoops. I just untaped it. Oh, I tore it. That didn't even untape it, but I can bend it down and show you what I got. Because this is going in a project bag, and I have a pattern that I'm going to print for it. Let me see here. I'm going to try to show y'all what I have here. Look at those. Little reindeer. And you got your wording. I love this fabric, y'all. It is so pretty. That. And then we're going into the grays here. Got the white backgrounds here. And now the reds. Those are so pretty. I love these. Love that one there. So I did get some yardage because I got the stuff to make a quilt. I'm not exactly sure which quilt yet, but I do have a lot of 10 squares or layer cake patterns that I have printed down that I want to make, and I'm sure this will make one of them. Oh, I need to show y'all that plaid there. That plaid also. So I did get yardage. I got 4 yards for a backing. And this is the one that I got. Is that not beautiful, y'all? I love this fabric. So, yes, that made me fail. Because once I laid my eyes on this fabric again, and I don't even need to put this back in the bag. I need, what I do with my receipt. There's my receipt. Because it's going in a project box already. Because this will be added somewhere real soon. So guys, these are the things. Oh, I have one more thing. I forgot. Now, I did purchase this, but I have to purchase this every month or I'm out of the club thing. I got my little package for my poppy cotton. This is the July. And okay, so she did tell me that we only got the 1 fat quarter today, and this is the 1 fat quarter. And because we're using some of the others that we've gotten previously. I sure hope it's not any from the little bluebird, but it probably will be. And that's going to be bad because that little bluebird, it had different measurements, and I may have to get additional fabrics to make the big one with the edges on it. I don't have, it's back here under the bottom. But I did tell her about the bluebird had some measurement issues, and that I did contact Poppy Cotton. I emailed them, and because there was nothing on their website that there was any discrepancies in the measurements. And the lady did come back and email me and told me there were a few that she could find, and she sent me the list, which I don't know why they weren't on their website, but she said that was the only ones that they were aware of. So that's okay though. We have it done, and now we're moving on. So guys, that was my happy mail, my haul, my June haul, and my July haul. That really, and I know I'm going to fail again, because at the end of the month, she is having, at my local quilt shop, Miss Sheila Gilbert is doing a class on a chevron Christmas tree. And y'all know how I like Christmas. I'm probably going to do that class. If I have my schedule worked where I can do it, I will probably do that class, because I like anything Christmas, and I saw the pattern. And if y'all want to know what the pattern is, just to see what it is, their website and their I'll try to remember to put their Facebook page down in the description. Y'all can go check it out, look at their classes. Oh, I'm so excited. And you can actually purchase items offline also from them, and I'll have all that down there. And talking about Facebook groups, I have my Facebook group up. I don't know how to get everybody to it, but all you have to do is look up My Hobby Home Life on Facebook, and you will be able to see my group. Now, this group is going to strictly be where we post what we're doing, like finished projects. And if I have anything that I am going to sell, I will let y'all know that it is up for sale. But normally I list everything on eBay, because that way all of the incoming funds are from eBay. I don't care that eBay gets a percentage, because Facebook would get a percentage as well if I sell on Facebook, because everything is done through PayPal. I mean, when all money is received through PayPal, I ship through PayPal, everything's done through PayPal. It just makes it easier. So if ever I'm going to sell anything, my eBay is also My Hobby Home. It's either My Hobby Home or My Hobby Home Life. That's how I have everything set up. So, guys, this is it. I know a lot of y'all are going, wow, that's still a lot, but I'm off for the next 5 days, but 2 of those 5 I will have a grandbaby. And I'm just hoping I can get it all done for you guys. So, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to see what I have going on. And when we come back Monday of next week and I do my updates, I will let you know how far I got on my projects. I'm hoping I can get those done, plus get started on some more, because I do, for the month of July, I do want to get ahead, because I plan on taking 1 to 2 weeks off of recording and all that. I'm going to take some downtime, because that's going to be pretty much in the heaviest part of our food preservation and harvesting and freeze drying. So I'm going to need to be able to dedicate some time to that. So that is my goal, is to try to get ahead, so you guys are not missing out on getting a video, and I'm able to take care of things here in my home also. So thank you all so much for joining me. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Goodbye.